Hello, folks. Welcome. There's been a lot of talk online about the whole thing with the motor trend developments. And I figured a lot of people are talking their side of the story, and thought I would tell my story about the whole thing. It seems like so many years ago. I was just a young man, and we started filming this DVD. That has nothing to do with Motor Trend, but I'm talking about the production company. I was 30, well, no, 43. I was already an old goat, and they said, "Hey, we got an idea for this hot rod video." And that's where it all started. The TV show developed with the same production company and me. So yeah, a long relationship. The thing with Motor Trend was the most recent development of the broadcast, and the content had nothing to do with Motor Trend except that it was aired on there. So I didn't experience what these other television shows did. We knew some stuff about what was happening with the network through our own personal relationships, and the writing was on the wall. Jamie, master producer extraordinaire of our YouTube channel at the time, said, this is burning you out. Like, you're not doing well. Let's start a YouTube. Let's get ahead of the curve here. This is going to be a longer term thing, and it's all us. I was really concerned about the season 9 and forward of the show because it appeared to me like it was becoming a one-trick pony. I was not as enthusiastic. I felt like the storyline was redundant. All of that was fabricated. The idea of the client comes in, I need this, blah blah blah. Ian does his magic, and we're out. Nice tidy build in 42 minutes or whatever. And that was just starting to burn me out. The YouTube channel gives us a lot more freedom. I'm really happy with the way things are developing with that. So we didn't feel like burned with the development with the network. There was nothing contractual on my end whatsoever. In fact, even with Full Custom Garage, I don't own anything. I don't even know what my contract is with that. It's just something that developed over all of these years, a friendship, if you will. And yeah, I didn't know what my part in any of it was. So that was part of the thing too, where we decided to get some for ourselves, and that's where we're at with the YouTube now. The everything that you hear regarding people and their TV shows doesn't apply to us. In short, we just decided to hop on to YouTube and do what we need to outside of any of the broadcast potential. We're seeing a lot of videos on YouTube now. Why was Full Custom Garage canceled? In fact, it wasn't canceled. I quit. I said, I've had enough. Take this job and shove it. I ain't working here no more. Seriously. It did cause a bit of a ruffle. I gave a proper notice, plenty of time, and that was the thing. I didn't want to do that formula anymore. I want to concentrate more on building cars and less on being an actor. How the whole thing started from the beginning was I moved from New York, seriously, to be a legendary car builder. So any avenue it took, right? Any port in a storm. I got invited to do this series, and yeah, I got a million wild ideas. What I didn't know is that in the words of one of the producers, in the end we're making a TV show. All car building aside, we're making a TV show here. So that began to get a little more and more complicated for me, wanting to create my artistic expression versus, put some hot rod parts that were sponsored from a company under a car type of thing. So there was a lot of debate. It was no animosity per se. I'm a team player in that regard. It just became increasingly difficult over the years. It's interesting too, we've had some comments, man, you make $1 million a year off the fans and their input and all that, and it's not the case. I think with every reality TV show person their money is not made from the production company per se. There's a lot of other avenues to explore. So for me, no, it was just a job. It was comparable to, I mean, actually making less than I could have in a body shop or a welding shop. It was really just for the ultimate potential of being broadcast worldwide. So there are some really good things that came out of it. There's no questioning that. I mean, not a household name, but a lot of people know me. That's pretty cool. So, you know, T-shirt sales, appearances, the YouTube. So we have like 3 full-time jobs. It adds up, but now we're doing what we want. One of the things that perpetuated all of this was literally, we talk about this in some of the videos now, we're going to delve into more and more. I was living in the workshop for 8 years-ish, so that's just one of the things that perpetuated. I was literally broke as a joke, got this opportunity, me and 2 dogs living in a camper in the shop for years. And that's the thing. After a while, I started this whole adventure at age 43 with the TV stuff, and yeah, 10 years into it, I had had enough. As a credit to this whole full custom garage experience, I was able to put a down payment on a home. I mean, I would never have been able to see myself doing that. Not guy living in the shop, work a day kind of thing. So, yeah, I was able to put a down payment on this beautiful ranch property. Met my wife, Jamie. We started working together. And, they say once you see something that's real and true, everything else pales in comparison. And once I saw the potential between us versus my job, everything just started to become more and more clear of what we needed to do. A lot of questions about how long it takes to do these projects, because it looks easy on TV. You're 42 minutes and you got a new car. That was not the case. If you really study the material from season 1, I was going huge. We were building, 6 cars a year, sometimes more, and, not full restoration Pebble Beach quality builds, but TV worthy. There's a lot of critique you could do to the vehicles. But once I was married and getting older, my health was not good, especially once I moved to the desert. I love this shop. Where can you just have jets take off from your back porch? That was a real jet. Once I was trying to do the same thing 8, 10 years later in the 115-degree heat, yeah, it became increasingly difficult. And a lot of people will just put up a shop, just do this, yada yada. It's like, it wasn't a big paying gig in the end. That's the thing. So that was our struggle. And, it's paying the mortgage, it's doing the work, getting it done. I think you could notice in the last seasons, there was a lot of loose ends. The builds were becoming increasingly less developed. We did jump the shark, so to say, in a few episodes where I didn't do a heck of a lot. One thing that bothered me specifically was the Corvair episode. I didn't do much to that car. Bill's last pickup truck, I put a roof skin and did some bumpers. And those were really, sorry folks, I needed to do that to save my sanity. So, it's still an entertaining TV show, but, I want to do stuff exactly like we're doing on YouTube. To reiterate, the issue with the motor trend development, it hasn't affected us in the same as a lot of people. So all I could say about Full Custom Garage was it was an amazing experience. The clients, the repeat clients, I knew Victor prior to the filming of this, but it developed our relationship you could see exponentially. I mean, we're just like, we know each other so well and have accomplished so much. It's unbelievable. Bill Farrell, I knew him a little bit, but the TV show like lit a fire between us, and we accomplished so much as well. And then, client after client that you saw, it was, a true collaboration. Mark from Canada with the Bug and the Johnny 5, and then all the builders that came in to help. I mean, too many to list. Well, we could go on. I just don't want to miss anybody, That's the thing. I'd have to write down all the names. This is 8, 9 years of collaboration. So, all in all, it was like a hugely successful experience. And all the viewers are what's making the YouTube thing work, the interaction. I was really in the dark about the whole process. I didn't know anything about what was going on with the management and the network and the contracts, royalties. I still don't know anything. I really don't. I get a check occasionally, and that's the whole of it. So we're doing our own thing, you know. Great experience. It has really given us the boost to go out on our own and do this. We're just about 2 years into it. We got our play button for 100,000 subscribers, and it just keeps growing. So that's wild. It's a worldwide broadcast on YouTube. Amazing. The big common denominator about all of this is the fan base. It's the people that have responded to my work. It's unbelievable. You know, it's simple to say I'm humbled by it, but it's much deeper than that. It's like a lifelong dream, as I mentioned, to move to California and become a legendary car builder. And it's the people's response, you know, the dedicated fans that come to me with the first DVD or the first magazine I was ever in. It's just wild. I mean, that's what makes it happen is the response to the art, and it just keeps fueling me. Wait till you see what's coming up next. It's going to be ridiculous. I mean, in closing, just a huge heartfelt thanks to everyone that's responded to my work, to our work, uh, myself and Jamie in this new era, and truly to the production company, to everyone that's made Full Custom Garage happen for so long. Uh, Again, with the Motor Trend experience, no bad vibes here. It's just business, it's developments, and it's leading us to our next better thing. It's awesome. So thanks so much for watching. Stay tuned. We got some cool stuff coming up.